Julia's House of Lost Creatures by Ben Hotke.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So, this page is important. Julia's House for Lost Creatures. Julia's house came to town and settled by the sea. That evening, there was a warm fire and toast and tea, and all the house was quiet. Too quiet. So Julia ran to her workshop. She got out her tools and her paints and she went to work, and she made a sign. She hung the sign up outside the front door and it said, Julia's House for Lost Creatures. And then she waited. And she didn't have to wait long, and she heard scritch, scratch, scritch, scratch on the door. The sign worked. Patched Up Kitty came to stay, and it was nice to have a friend, even if he wasn't like the other kittens. Before long, there was another knock on the door, and it went boom, boom, boom. It was a very sad troll. The city had torn down his bridge, and he asked if he could please stay, just until he could get back on his feet. Julia had just settled the troll into her best chair when there was another knock, and there was also scrapes and scratches and whines and bangs and barks and bellows. Oh my, a lot of visitors. Soon Julia's house was filling up with lost and homeless creatures of every description. They asked for towels and soap, and tea and toast. They had ideas of their own. They spilled things and they didn't clean up. And then the troll found Julia's old record player. Stop! Shouted Julia. Everybody stop! The creatures stopped what they were doing and stood shuffling at their guilty feet. Julia ran to her workshop and closed the door. Do not disturb. She stayed in there for a long time. When she finally came out, Julia had a new sign. Now everybody had a job. Julia's House Chore Chart. Ooh. The dragon made toast, and the mermaid washed the dishes. The Folletti tended the fire, the goblins mopped up, the ghost was in charge of dusting, and the troll picked out the music. At last there was a warm fire and tea and toast for everyone, and all the house was quiet again, except whoosh, drip, 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 creak. So Julia got out of bed and made one more sign. She put it up outside, and then she waited, and she heard tap, 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 tap. She didn't have to wait for long. She had written, help wanted, repairs, odd jobs, and plumbing. The end. I really like this story. There's the house. I really like this story, and I hope you liked it too. Bye.